to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Al Sharpton telling black men, if you don't vote for Stacey Abrams, you're insecure. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Al Sharpton once again comes out with an incendiary statement saying, if you don't vote for Stacey Abrams, you are an insecure man. The reason why people are not voting, especially black men, for Stacey Abrams is because during her campaign and even the last 2 years, she has shown no agenda for black men. If you look at Stacey Abrams' agenda for the last 2 years, who has she truly talked about? LGBTQI community. She's talked about illegal immigration. She's talked about women's issues. But when it came to black men, there was nothing. But the big problem she had when she was looking at her internal polls and her analytics, she thought that black men would come along with black women. So she said, just ignore them. They don't exist. They'll come out and vote. But her poster kept telling her, you need black men to win. All of a sudden, she reached into a grab bag and try and throw together an agenda. Oh, she said, I'm for reparations now. Oh, now she's for reparations. Now she's for black men's agenda. But see, Stacey Abrams, it's too late. Brian Kemp is up by about 10 points in Georgia, probably win by 5. For the simple fact, see, he covered all his bases, but you didn't, because you have a natural disrespect for black women. Instead of you saying, hey, we got to cover that black male base, because if we get them out there and we give them something to vote for, we don't want to hear no words. We wanted tangibles. Now, with only about 12 days left in an election, it doesn't look too good for Stacey Abrams. And if she loses another close election, she has no one to blame but herself. Because black men are tired of just voting for a person who has melanin skin, who has no intention when they get in the office of addressing their issues. And this is what Stacey Abrams has run into. See, we have so many black politicians out here who are what I would call doing the Obama campaign. Ignore the black vote. Ignore the black man. Go and talk to every other minority. Promise them the world and maybe deliver the world. But you don't have to do anything for them because they will automatically vote for you. But see, black men have caught up to the game. See, they done looked at the playbook and said, hey, we've been getting played too long and enough is enough. And I'm sorry, Stacey, that you may have to be the victim. But there is consequences to your actions. And what you are doing is you're suffering from the consequences. Now, Al Sharpton is out here questioning our manhood because we may not vote for Stacey Abrams. But did he question her for not having an agenda? Did he question the Democrat Party for not having an agenda for black men? But see, they have an agenda for the Asians. They have an agenda for the Jews. They have an agenda for the Native Americans and the Hispanics. But the black man is taken for granted. But see, now that you're short on votes and you may lose the House and the Senate in the midterms, all of a sudden, you want to make up a agenda, a hodgepodge of an agenda for black men that we know truly in your heart, if you got in office, you wouldn't follow through. Because if it was something close to your heart, you would have been speaking to it a year ago, preparing to get black men fired up for this election. Al Sharpton, you're a political novice. You know how important it is to speak to other people's agenda. But just by trying to shame black men into voting is not going to work anymore. We're tired of vote shaming. I just did a video on that with Roland Martin. Enough is enough with the vote shaming. There is no tangibles in this Democrat Party. And even with these candidates that's running, we have seen so many of them get into office and we haven't received anything. So instead of Al Sharpton talking about our insecurity, he should have been telling Stacey Abrams to get your agenda together for black men. And you can't sell it on a YouTube video. You gotta pay, you gotta walk the pavement or pound the pavement and tell black men to their face, this is what's gonna happen. When I get in office, I'm going to empower you, just like Maynard Jackson did 40 years ago or 50 years ago, when he put money in goods and contracts in black men's pocket. That's what you have to do. But you refuse to do it. You refuse to do it. You followed that Obama playbook. They'll vote for me no matter what. But you found out that this is a different time, different playbook, different game plan. And black men have had enough. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.